In studio right now is Dan Falatico and
Falatico. Sorry,
Falatico. I apologize.
Mispronunciation.
Well, I apologize for that. Okay. And good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Bill. Good. How are you? Glad to be here.
Smells amazing in here now.
So you're the sausage guy.
Yeah, that's me.
And explain to me the recipes. And I'm assuming you have more than one recipe for sausage?
Yes. Well, I make a variety of sausages.
So there's Sicilian.
Sicilian sausage, which is with wine and cheese and other ingredients.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about Sicilian is people either go crazy over it or it's too rich for them or something.
Yeah.
You know? They're not used to. They're used to the Italian sausage.
I do like the Sicilian in making it in sauce because it adds additional flavors to the
Absolutely.
sauce.
And I'd never had it in the sauce for years, and then somebody told me that they were doing it.
Yeah.
So I tried it. It was fantastic.
It is good. It does. It adds a whole new flavor. So
yeah. Well, guess what? I brought you some sausage, including one package of Sicilian. You guys are gonna have to fight over.
We're gonna fight over that. Yeah.
But I also brought you some sweet and medium and hot sauces.
Nice.
Too.
I'm on this. You might not know, but I'm on this no carbs diet. So, and there are carbs in sausage. It is the case, but it's still low. When I'm feeling like I want a snack, I throw sausage in and cook up sausage.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I prefer my sausage cooked very slowly and a long duration because it makes it almost melt in your mouth. That's just me.
There's a number of ways to cook it. My favorite happens to be on the grill.
Oh yeah,
but it's great.
I like
baked
it
in the
crispy.
oven.
I like it crispy, and it sits with the onions and peppers, and then it gets crispy, but it sits in the oil, so there is still.
So tell us your story. What is your story and how you got to this? And by the way, people can buy your sausage.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the first time in almost 20 years.
Okay, let's start the whole story for those who don't know anything about you.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm Dan Falatico Jr., so all credit today goes to my dad.
Got it.
He started the company back in 1960. I was 5 years old, and from that point on, I fell in love with it. I remember as a little kid throwing the pork butts on the table for the boners, for the guys that were cutting the pork up, you know. And I worked after school, weekends, summer vacation, winter vacation. I always loved it. And my father had a terrific business for many years. And then, and he was the #1 sausage in Utica for years.
Mm-hmm. What business was that?
It was Dan Falatico Sausage Company. And we were in all the grocery stores, all the restaurants, and he was making 50 different meat products, bolognas, hams, hot dogs, everything.
Wow.
Yeah. And then he decided he wanted to go to Arizona, and he started a restaurant, deli, and bakery in Arizona. Then he went to California, and he started a restaurant in California. And then my grandparents got older and needed help, so he came back.
Yep.
And in 1981, we started F&F Importing Company with our cousins, John and George Finelli. And we did that for a number of years. And then my father went back into the restaurant business over on Oneida Street in Utica with Dan Falatico's Sausage and Pasta Specialty Shop, and that ran into the late 90s.
Wow.
Then he retired. And he kept on making it for family and friends, you know, and sausage in the oil. You guys are probably familiar with.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got a jar in the kitchen stand right now.
Yeah. So I do that also.
Cool.
And so I always loved it, and I always thought, you know, I was in a career in financial services for many years. I retired 10 months ago, but I always in the back of my mind said, when I retire, I want to do this on a small basis.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to be huge or anything, but I want to do it because everybody for years, and I've been making it for years, once my father got older and couldn't do it, and they said, Dan, you got to do this. You got the best sausage. You know, you got to do it. And I'd say, well, you know, I can't do it now. I've got this career going with me, and I retire. So I retired, and I was making it at Avico just for family and friends. And John Zampano is the owner of it, one of the owners, him and his brother Bobby. They said, why can't we sell it in the store? So I said, well, we have to be inspected. So we looked into it. We got all the inspection lined up. We created a beautiful little mini sausage factory for myself down there. It's immaculate, all brand new everything. I bought all the equipment I needed that I didn't have.
Nice.
And so it's only been a couple of weeks.
Wow.
Actually.
So you're able to make it in somewhat mass production now.
I'm making a few 100 pounds a week.
Okay.
You know, I mean,
my God.
I make it by hand.
Right.
You know, I mean, this is all handmade.
Wow.
And yeah.
So that's so interesting. It's got to be because there's an art to it, you know, growing up with your father and doing it. And there's a real art to any kind of cooking, especially Italian cuisine. But it's kind of awesome that they've basically given you your workspace, your dream workspace to do this.
Yeah, it's really fantastic. I really appreciate it, and I'm having so much fun because it's really doing better than I expected, frankly. Because you know, I think you mentioned Facebook a few minutes ago. Facebook has been fantastic for me. I'm pretty well known in the area. I know a lot of people, and I've got a lot of friends on Facebook, and it's able to reach out to so many people, and it's been great.
And it is about the recipe. It's about and every family kind of has their different, and not everybody can make sausage. That's the I'm somebody who always tries to make different different foods and cuisine. I would not know the first thing about how to make sausage.
Well, there's a couple of things with sausage. Number one is, sausage. My father says it's an easy product to make.
Yeah.
You have pork and you got spices, but we choose to make it extra lean. When you eat our sausage, you're not getting any balls of hard fat. You're not going to get a lot of grease when you cook it. But you hit on the head. It's the formula, the spice. And my father tinkered with that for years.
Yeah.
And it's very flavorful. All of our sweet, medium hot are very tasty. And
I'm excited.
You're going to have to try it.
So can you pass a plate over here? I'm going to
here's
grab
some sausage roll that my wife Elaine made.
What is this, all hot? What is this?
This is medium sausage. She made it last night, so it's still a little cold.
It's that time of year, sausage roll.
Yeah.
Right? It really is.
So can I ask, so if I saw this, if I was I'm walking down the hall, and you said, well, I'm selling sausage for the first time in 20 years. I look at this, I say, it's got a Vico on it. This isn't your sausage.
Yeah.
But I see it says Dan Falatico's Hot Rope Italian Sausage.
Are you from Rome?
No, I'm from Utica.
There's Falaticos in Rome. It drives me crazy.
Right.
Oh, so
I'm Falatico.
Falatico, okay. Dan Falatico,
Yeah.
Hot Rope Italian
Yeah.
Sausage.
Yeah.
Where are you? I actually grew up over by Broad Street.
I'm from
East
Utica. Yeah.
Yeah, Bacon Street.
Yeah.
So where are you making these at?
I'm making it right at a Vico.
Which is over on Broad, right?
On Broad Street, yeah. Like I said, we created this beautiful little mini sausage factory downstairs, and I'm selling it there under their label. And I thought it'd be a nice way to get started, rather than me spend a lot of money going into a place and having a lot of pressure. Because like I said, I'm retired. I want to do this a couple of days a week. Maybe.
They already have the
more. No, now it's a business. But one day a month was a hobby.
Right.
2-3 days a week. Believe me, the amount of hours I'm putting into it, I'm working.
and the beauty is that they have a distribution line. And you could skip all of that. You just do what you do best. And
it's all cash and carry, though, Bill.
Over there.
We don't sell it to restaurants or grocery stores.
Haven't I seen some of their stuff in
their
stuff,
but not the sausage.
The
sausage is strictly if people want it, they have to come in
go over there.
And buy
by
it.
the way, that is an awesome place to go for cash and carry. Love that store. If you're having a party or something's coming up for big dinners, you go over there, and it's a cool place.
Well, I've had a lot of my friends go there for the first time, and they say, wow, I bought grated cheese, half of what I would get in the grocery store over here, and a lot of they have everything.
It's a cool place.
Yeah,
it really is. So,
yeah.
All right, well, I'm excited. I will be definitely frying up your sausage today. So
great. Well,
pretty
thanks for the
excited
opportunity to be here, and thanks to Mertz Melito. Okay, my buddy, for getting me in here to talk with you guys.
Well, I'm glad you came. And again, right over it's Cash and Carry over on Broad Street. I'm sure you can follow you on Facebook and all of that.
Oh, absolutely.
How do they search for you? What do you
Dan
want?
Falatico Jr.
Okay.
That's Falatico.
Yep.
Can we just call you the sausage guy?
Yeah, that's fine. I used to be the TV guy when I was on Joe Kelly's show. I was on his show for a lot of times. Yeah.
Well, now you're the sausage guy.
I'm not the sausage guy.
Yeah, but you're still on TV, and it is what it is.
Oh, awesome.
All right, very cool. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And we'll break 8:54. We'll wrap it up here for Tuesday morning at WIBX.